Greetings, Japan fans. In today's show, we're going to talk about the leader's role in providing hope during COVID-19. Maishu arizaimasu, and welcome back to the Leadership Japan series. I'm your host in Tokyo, Dr. Greg Story, your corporate coaching and training guy, the president of Dale Carnegie Training Japan, the best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery and Japan Business Mastery. We are broadcasting around the world from Minato-ku in the center of Tokyo, the leadership capital of Japan. Now, this podcast brings insights, examples, and experience about leading in Japan. Now, trust me, it is different here, and also we're in a different time as well. If you've got feedback on the show or preferences about potential future topics, give us comments. Don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, and share this podcast. Now, we have a daily podcast lineup. Monday is the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Tuesday is the Presentation Japan series. Wednesday is the Sales Japan series. Thursday is the Leadership Japan series. And Friday is the Japan Business Mastery Show. Now, before we get going, our handy Japanese phrase for today is for, say your friend's been, back in the good old days when people went on vacation. And maybe they've come back and you might ask them, well, how was it? You can just say, "Do datta? Do datta? Do datta? Do datta?" Well, your friend has experienced something or done something or whatever. You just say, well, how was it? Do datta? Do datta? Do datta? Do datta? Remember, these are very, very informal phrases. Never, ever use these with a client. Too informal. This is for with your close friends. Do datta? Do datta? How was it? Do datta? Do datta? Okay, this is episode number 361. Today we're talking about the leader must be the flag bearer of hope. Daily reports of doom and gloom descend on all of us through the media. Unemployment, enterprise obliteration, crashing growth rates, plague and pestilence run rampant. The short term looks bad and the long term looks worse. Unlock in haste and repent at leisure, or stay locked in and gamble with elimination. I was participating in a German chamber webinar where the speaker flagged his company's current research, which said 39% of Japanese worried they would lose their job, and the same number feared their firm would collapse. Every continent has trouble, and every continent is enmeshed in global supply chain configurations that line up the national economic dominos for big-scale, long-lasting recessions. Optimists like me are running on fumes right now. As a leader, I have to be a fully paid-up, active member of Optimists International. I have to give my team hope of a way through and a future together. US firms are fast to furlough and fire compared to Japanese organizations. The American dream of shareholder value says cut costs, cut people, and keep the profitability up. In America, loyalty seems transactional. Japan reveres longevity. Television news programs showing long-established small restaurant owners bidding their loyal customers a final farewell before they disappear for good are scenes which tug on Japanese heartstrings. 99% of firms in Japan are SMEs, small medium enterprises. Some of these medium firms are quite big by Western standards, but the vast majority do not employ legions of workers, and up until February, they had trouble hiring staff. The social contract between boss and worker in Japan's SMEs is, I will do everything possible to protect your employee. Japan, in my experience, expects that people will be placed before profits. In SMEs, there is a paternalistic assumption that the boss thinks of the workers as family. Big companies often flourish flowery rhetoric such as, "Our assets go down the elevator every night," except, of course, when they are firing them to retain shareholder value. For SMEs, their people are the key assets in the business, and they are hard to replace. As the boss, I have to keep my team employed no matter what, and I have to keep them after this virus war is over or a coexistence armistice has been arrived at. This retain aspect is not a given. In the current situation, people are obviously clinging to their jobs because their choices are few and ugly. Find out more when we come back from the break. Today's show is brought to you by our public courses online and in-house, and we also do custom programs. We do these all in Japanese, we do them in English. Today's show is sponsored by, on the 29th of May, Adjust to Change. That's an online program. 19th of June, another online program, Goal Setting and Accountability. And Back in the Classroom. We are going back. Baby, we are back in the classroom. 24th of June, we will be there. Dale Carnegie course, full super safe protection, all the protocols to keep people safe in the classroom. We are back in the classroom, 24th of June. Now, our website's full of useful resources. Check it out, enjapan.dalecarnegie.com. You can email me, greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. If you like learning by watching videos, it's got over, nearly 9, I don't know, it must be close to, I have to check it out, 970, 980. They're at Japan Dale Carnegie TV on YouTube. We do every week 2 TV shows. The Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, it's on YouTube. That's a premier business show in Japan that comes out every Monday, Tokyo time. And Fridays we have the Japan Business Mastery Show. Now don't forget, get my book, Japan Sales Mastery, the Bible for selling in Japan, and my other book, Japan Business Mastery, also available on Amazon. Welcome back. After the devastation has been halted, what then? Will the staff decide to stay with the firm and together rebuild out of the bad times? Or will they conclude that with their skills, they should move to a bigger firm which is better resourced and more stable and reliable in tough times? Bosses, being transparent has risks. Telling the team the real situation builds a strong sense of teamwork and commitment to survival. It might also be secretly building exit strategies by the best and most talented people who conclude they prefer predictability over flexibility. This is where the boss has to become a fluent communicator for hope for the future. We tend to be focused on the day-to-day. We have to keep going. Aspects of the leader's role, and we take our eye off the future. We are stressed. We are working harder than before, under considerably more pressure, with a lot less control. Even before it looks like there is a future, we need to be talking about it. That doesn't mean Pollyanna-ish piffle based on a wish and a prayer. There has to be objective truth in there somewhere, or we just stoke the fires of skepticism and doubt. Yes, we have to watch the day-to-day reality of getting money in the door. But at the first glimpse of tunnel light, we need to ramp up the hope for the future anthem. We need to marshal everyone's thinking to get on the front foot. We need to talk about we are the survivors. We will, survey a reduced competitive plane in front of us. We have to focus our attention on capturing our clients at that critical moment when they mentally switch from the do-nothing ideology to it's time to take some action. We have to expound on how we have become stronger, better positioned for this coming year. Mention must be made of the growth and the team's capabilities, the new skills which have been added since February. Our every opportunity must be given over to presenting a future together where we will not only get back to where we were, but we will now go even further because of this experience. Focus on the here and now has to become focus on hopes for the future. Thank you for joining the Leadership Japan series. If you found the program useful, tell your family, friends and colleagues. Don't forget, to rate, review, subscribe, and share this podcast. You can contact me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. Lots of great stuff on our website, enjapan.dalecarnegie.com. Until the next episode, hang in there. Survive. Put your leadership skills into first gear and put your foot on the accelerator and help your team to come out of this ready to go forward with you. Remember, I'm your corporate coaching and training guy here in Japan, ready to help your business survive.